Good morning, everybody. Blessings on this beautiful Maundy Thursday. I wanted to touch base with everybody and check in and see how everybody's doing. I hope you are well and enjoying this beautiful weather that we've been having. But I also wanted to take a minute to talk about today and what today means. And if you remember, the last time that we came together was last Sunday, and we talked about how Jesus rode the donkey into Jerusalem, and the cute little story that we read about the donkey no one could ride. So I hope that you have been talking with your family about what this week is. This is Holy Week, when Jesus goes into Jerusalem. And then, of course, tomorrow is Good Friday, the day that Jesus will be crucified. And so before that happens, the day before that happens, on Thursday evening, Jesus meets with his disciples for one last time, and they have their Last Supper together. And so today is kind of a commemoration of that. And the time where Jesus and his disciples break bread together and drink wine together. But also during that time, Jesus is going to wash the feet of his disciples. And so I want us to take a minute to think about, one, why would Jesus do that? Why would he want to wash people's feet? Well, first off, if you think about where Jesus lived, and it's very sandy and dusty, it's very deserty, and they wore sandals, right? So think about if you were traveling on a road that was very dusty or dirty and you had on sandals. When you get to someone's house, what would your feet look like? Right, they would be dirty. And so in Jesus' time, a lot of times you would have a servant outside the house to be able to wash your feet or your guests' feet. And so, because you wouldn't want to bring all that dirt inside, right? And so Jesus, during the Last Supper, is going to wash the feet of all of his disciples. Now, Jesus was not a servant, right? He was the Messiah. So why would he supposedly lower himself to wash other people's feet? Think about that for a minute. Okay, so I'm not sure what you were able to talk about there, but one of the main reasons why Jesus does that is to show us how to serve other people. That seemingly lowering yourself to serve other people is not lowering yourself at all. It is showing that you care for people. He wants his disciples to have this representation of a person who could serve others. And so I think today is a good reminder of that Jesus wants us to serve our fellow man. He wants us to serve each other. And as we do that, we also have to remember sometimes that it's okay for us to be served. And so today, my family and we are going to do a little foot washing to kind of commemorate Jesus and washing his disciples' feet. Now, so not only is it very important to think about being a servant to wash other people's feet, because you want to make sure that you are serving others like Jesus wanted them to do, but also think about allowing someone to do that for you, allowing someone to serve you. Because if you don't, if you say, oh, no, I don't want other people to ever serve me, I want to be the servant, that takes away from that person being able to feel like they have done something for you. So it's okay. It's okay to be the servant sometimes, and it's okay to allow others to serve us sometimes too. So in just a minute, my family is going to join us and we are going to do a foot washing. I encourage you, if you want to do this with your family, it's not hard. We're going to play some soft music and just be real quiet and mindful and enjoy this time together. This is kind of something that I've always wanted to do with my family. But, you know, sometimes our lives get busy and we just don't make the time or don't have the time to do things like this. But in our current situation, we tend to have more time, right? Time is all we have right now. So this is a great time to really reflect on what this week means, tomorrow that's coming, and just allow yourself a minute to serve other people in your family, and then allow yourself to be served. And I want you to think about, as we go through till Sunday and even in the next few weeks to come, think about opportunities and ways you can serve others. You know, picking up trash on your road as you go for a walk, that's serving your community. I know that a lot of times right now we can't get out and do other things, but we could do small things like that, right? We could check our neighbor's mail for them, or we could maybe mow someone's lawn, or rake leaves in somebody's yard. Any of those things that could be an act of service and show love and kindness. That's what Jesus wants us to do. And that's what today really should be all about, is the fact of Jesus showing us how to serve others. All right, in just a minute, my family's going to join us, and we will do our foot washing. Well, I hope that you all enjoyed that and that you are just blessed this day. And I pray that you guys will be able to enjoy something like this with your families. And think about serving others. Till we see each other again, y'all stay safe. Bye-bye.